Okay, so this is help with binomial expansion, where we're asking ourselves to find the coefficient of x squared. So for x minus 4 to the fourth power, we could think of this as x minus 4 times x minus 4 times x minus 4 times x minus 4. That can go on for a little while as you FOIL and distribute and make sure that you're being extra careful with each term. So I don't recommend multiplying out to 4 things, like maybe 2 or 3, a lot easier, but 4, you're gonna wanna use binomial expansion. So the basis of binomial expansion is using combinations, which Pascal's triangle comes from combinations. So notice I've already got the fourth row keyed in on here. We're going to use our fourth row because it's going to give us the 5 terms we need. The x to the fourth term all the way down to our constant. Okay, so we're going to need these numbers. The 1, 4, 6, 4, 1 are going to need to get multiplied into our first all the way through our 5th terms of this expanded polynomial. So to get what else is being multiplied in, we're going to use what we're expanding. So the first part of what we're expanding is going to start with decreasing degrees. So we start with the highest of the expansion, so since we're raising to the 4th, and we're just bringing it down by 1 degree each time. Now we should know that x raised to the 0 power, anything raised to the 0 power is 1. So I'm just going to go ahead and cross that out because 1 times anything is just going to be itself. So now we look at the second piece of this. And if you notice, the second piece is of -4. So with our -4, we want to be extra careful. We're going to make sure that we're putting the protective parentheses around it. And instead of counting down with our degrees, we're going to count up. So we're going to start at a degree of 0 and count all the way up to that degree of 4. Okay. So we're then going to multiply down each of these columns to get the term we want. So if we're only interested in the x to the second term, that means we're only really interested in this column. So we're going to be multiplying the -4 squared times the 6 times the x squared. Well, -4 squared will give us 16. 16 times 6 times x squared means that 96 x squared is the full term. And if they only want the coefficient, we should put 96 in this box. I hope this helps.